Hi everyone, it's me again. I hope you're having a good week. We've been thinking a lot about prayer, and I know that some of you have been doing one of the activities on thank you prayers in school. We talked about people we could give thanks for who bring joy in stars, who have courage in hearts, and who bring justice on trees. And today's prayer activity is about praying for others, and if you'd like to join in, you're going to need a glue stick, some strips of paper and a pen. So I'm going to think about 3 different kinds of people or places that we might want to pray for. So first of all, I'm going to think about the whole world. I've got a globe here. Where in the world would I like to pray for? And you might have heard some things that are happening across the world in the news. I'm going to pray for a thing called COVAX, which is the group that tries to organise the vaccine programme for COVID across the world in countries that don't have as many resources as our own. So I'm going to write that on one of my strips of paper, that the vaccine might be distributed fairly across the world. On the second strip of paper, I'm going to pray for a particular person who I know, who I think needs more support or love at this time. Now, it might be someone who you know who's sick, who's unwell, or it might be someone who you think might be a bit lonely, anyone who you would like to pray for. It might be for giving thanks for joy in their life, but someone who you would like to pray for at the moment. So I'm going to pray for someone who I know who's not very well. And finally, on the last strip of paper, I'm going to write a prayer for myself, because we often think about other people and that's really important, but it's also important to think about us and what we might need and the support that we might need. So I'm going to write a prayer on here for me. And you don't have to write things out in words. If you'd rather draw a picture to represent it or do something else, that's absolutely fine. So now I've got some prayers on some paper. And I'm going to make a paper chain and turn them so that the prayer, who I'm praying for, is on the inside, so that other people can't see exactly what it is that I've asked for prayer, because that can be a very private thing. So I'm sure you've all made paper chains before. Usually at Christmas we make paper chains. So you stick it in a hoop, and then you thread the next piece of paper through, and you put a little bit of glue on that. And you keep going until you've made your chain. And if you do this activity with lots of other people, you can all put your prayers together in one big chain and place them somewhere special, a prayer area in your school maybe, or you could leave them in a church, somewhere which is special to you and where people pray for others. And that is one way of praying for other people who need our prayer at the moment.